So the card Stature is about to hit Spotlight caches, and that means many of you might be getting your hands on this card for the first time this week. It's one of those that was actually really good for a while, even got nerfed from 7 to 6 power, but wasn't always worth spending tokens on in the past because it was just kind of a part of a 2-card combo and didn't feel like decks required it necessarily. But if you just open Stature or you plan to and you're looking for a deck to play, this one is the best Stature deck right now according to the data. This is also just one of the best decks in Marvel Snap right now overall, so anybody can actually benefit from playing this. Of course, it uses the Black Bolt and Stature combo here as one of really, I would say, 3 different packages that this deck uses to get really consistent power output. So you got Black Bolt and Stature. You've also got, of course, the Zabu Darkhawk package with the Rock Slide to complement, and of course your reactive 4-drops as well, all of those fueling into the perfect Zabu. And you've also got this little bit of a move package as well with Jeff and Polaris and the Miles Morales Spider-Man. So when you take all of these and fuse them together, you've basically got a deck that can win a few different ways, but ultimately is just about putting power into play really efficiently, maximizing your curve and energy every single turn. And often that just makes it really hard for opponents to find lines to win, because it just feels like you can answer everything with either Shang-Chi or Enchantress, and along the way, you're just putting power across the board really effectively. So look, this isn't the most exciting or newest sort of archetype, but it's proven. I had a quick 12-4 run with this one at Infinite while recording games for this video, so you really can't go wrong. It just works, and if you're looking to play Stature, this is going to be the best option for you. Okay, Cold-Blooded, man, so cool. Superflow, nice, let's go. We love it, we love to see it. It does mean I don't really want to play Polaris though, unfortunately. Let's not risk her, let's not. I don't know, I don't want to play Darkhawk too early in a game like this one. I mean, it's not really too early, is it? It's like, now they're gonna want to pull out of Superflow. Should I pull them back in is an interesting question. No, I think I benefit from it more probably. This is a deck that has a lot of energy flexibility anyway. Yeah, let's Power Stone's going here, so I mean we could like Enchantress and just delete it and really go hard here and just like Darkhawk next turn. Then we still have Black Bolt Looter. It's really worth it though, just to delete a couple cards. Maybe it is actually. Maybe it is worth it. We know what they're doing, so we know we're gonna hit a target here that matters from an ongoing standpoint. Actually, would kind of just rather hit this one though, to be honest. They don't care much about the card draw. Neither do I though, really. We both kind of don't care that much about the card draw. I guess we actually go Black Bolt here, don't we? Oh, or could go Darkhawk and Miles. We can kind of win both of these, maybe. Puts us at 6-5. They may not expect that. The Darkhawk coming out a little early is kind of a risk, I'll acknowledge. Oh, just the Valkyrie, that's totally fine. Yeah, we're gonna beat that chill. Yeah, big swing. 9 power deleted. Also, their Valkyrie's just gone, which is a big deal. And we won Asgard. What a crazy turn from us. That's actually a crazy strong turn. Yeah, we can move Jeff here, so we're gonna add 2 cards here. I mean, to be true, the Korg is a little weak there. Maybe Korg here to shore up against Shang-Chi or a return Enchantress. I mean, do we want to get the Zabu down? What's our curve look like on 6? We have 7 energy, so we have 1, 4. It would be pretty nice to have a Zabu, but I gotta play the Black Bolt too for the Stature. Like, Zabu nets 2 energy, Black Bolt nets 4, and it removes a card, so I think Black Bolt's a little better here. So we think about Shang-Chi, we think about Enchantress. Claw gone, hit a 5-drop. Wow, nice. Jean Grey is actually not a problem for us at all. Ant-Man is currently just too small, but of course Jeff can change that. Ooh, Condon Embassy, let's go. So the opponent plays like a Shang-Chi left. Well, actually they can't. They can play an Enchantress left. Just wondering, like, is this enough to contest here? Could even maybe go Jeff left. Is that still what, 3, 6, 8 power? They got even if they remove the Darkhawk, right? Like an Enchantress would put them at 9 though, and we'd only be at 8, which feels kind of bad. I don't really expect an Enchantress in a deck that's already running Valkyrie and has ongoing cards themselves, though. I don't think Enchantress is something we play around, to be honest. Shang-Chi is probably actually a bigger risk. 7 and 6 is 13 and 4 is 17. They move out Jeff, they go down to 6. I'm actually 16. They need to play 10 power here. Can put a Zabu here actually and probably still be safe. Yeah, this is just so much power spread across so many spots. How do you lose this, right? How do you lose this? We answer like every possible thing. It's just not possible. Rock? Oh, I didn't even have a Spectrum. Was not math I did, but we're still just way too strong. Oh yeah, Nebula, we love you, right? Let's go. My dingo ate your baby. 14 in deck. That is a Thanos deck if I've ever seen one, which certainly makes us excited about our Darkhawk here, but we want to be careful with it. Polaris could pull some cards out of Asgard as needed, but also make space around Nebula, which we don't always love. Seems like the opponent doesn't care about Asgard right now. Excuse me. Oh, Black Bolt's always really fun with that, but I don't actually think it's very good. Enchantress does have value against a Thanos deck. This Polaris actually kind of decreases the chances that I win Asgard. Do I need to not do that? Like, Darkhawk here is really, really big. Like, it's just a Thanos deck here have space for an Enchantress. I don't know. They definitely have space for a Shang-Chi. So I really would prefer to wait and play the Darkhawk at the end of the game if possible. But I don't really have any ways to add power to Asgard right now. Hopefully this pulls the Scorpion and not the Sunspot, because number one, that makes more space. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. I was say, what the heck, dude? How can you play that already, bro? The Sunspot gives them the option to add like significantly more power mid. I'm gonna rip this. Do I think 2 cards are actually even worth it though? I have Black Bolt on 5, Stature plus something on 6. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. If I hit a Jeff, I have a really good curve in particular. Yeah, okay. Let's try. We do certainly expose ourselves to a little bit of potential removal. Oh my god, dude, what? This is Thanos and High Evolutionary and annoying cards. It's just got a little bit of everything here. They're gonna annoy you. We're still pretty favored here. I like that they committed more power, and like if they play a Shang-Chi now, they're just like really committing a lot of energy to beat this lane, and we're not giving up elsewhere yet either. Black Bolt could also honestly really disrupt their hand, because if they like play 2 cards this turn, there's only 2 left. I might just get a Shang-Chi or something out of the Black Bolt, honestly. We're gonna be eating like, you know, up to 100% of their hands, at least half, or you know, often 75% of their hand here probably. 75% doesn't make any sense. 66% of their hand. Okay, we're eating all their hands. It's a Hulk. Oh, dude, I've never seen Black Bolt eat a Hulk before. They are getting some new cards to replace it, obviously, but that is a new one for me. I gotta be honest. That is a new one. So they did draw a bunch more, right? They have a little bit of energy ramp. 3 cards in hand. The odds of a Shang-Chi, I think specifically, are pretty slim. This flips really hard here. We go to 6, they go to 0. That should be a good win there. I think I like this. I mean, this just kind of gives them mid for free is the only thing. Like, Korg is actually probably just better because it's still 2 power here and it's also 4 power here. There's no way they're beating this, right? Oh my god, they're so confident. Why? I don't know, whatever. We'll see, dude. I don't know. Good luck, I guess. I feel pretty okay. I mean, maybe overcommitted left, if anything, right? Like, it's just where I need to add, because I'm adding power in all 3 spots. I've got a huge flip right, a pretty big add mid, and a big add left. I feel like that's the right way to do it. Thing? Oh, Thing's actually really good, but Wasp is not good enough. Yeah. So we did do it the right way. Yeah. Nice. I don't know if they were expecting the Shang-Chi right, maybe. But we're happy. Yeah. See, like we talked about mid, wasn't a Shang-Chi. Thing actually was effectively about the same as a Shang-Chi. Thing is 9. Oh man, that early Black Bolt. Let's go. Project Pegasus is amazing. Let's go. We like that a lot. Blue Marvel early. Okay, that's an Enchantress target at least. So it might be a C3 deck, or C2 deck, I mean, but not with Juggernaut. Juggernaut, Blue Marvel. I think what that could be. I guess technically it could still be a C3 deck. Blue Marvel doesn't play as well into that, but it's not impossible. Okay, yeah, we hit the Enchantress. That's nice. Stature. I mean, I'm cool to tempo this, I think. You know, sometimes it's valuable to save these sorts of things for surprises, but it's not a card that's particularly susceptible to removal, so I think it's okay. Maybe we're looking at like a... We expect Enchantress to go there, so we know we're adding quite a bit of power there. I don't want to put two 1-drops together. That feels a little too exposed to Killmonger in a deck where we've already seen 2 3s. So I'm gonna put the Nebula right, even though we're a little bit power committed right already.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Okay. I didn't want to risk the Spider-Man here, I guess. That's fine. That's actually kind of better for us in a weird way. Also makes Miles active. Again, we think Enchantress going here, so we're gonna just dump more mid. We know they've got power committed mid, so it's okay, I think, to add a little extra to contest. Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, it's still a lot of 3s. Still thinking about Silver Surfer a lot. I mean, Blue Marvel, usually there's a 5-drop in. Oh, okay. Yeah, Thanos. Thanos 3s, Thanos Zoo, Thanos something. I don't know. This doesn't destroy much, but something. It's just where I want to put my power as well, because again, we still expect Enchantress left on the final turn. We don't have a ton of energy flexibility next turn, though. It's literally just Enchantress. I could arguably hold the Jeff for surprise value, but if I get a Zabu, it is technically playable. And number 2, Jeff. Actually, we probably want to put Jeff here so that we have the option to move him anywhere. We can leave him or move him as needed. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, Jeff has that flexibility anyway from a power standpoint, so... What is happening? Why are all those cards mid? What's happening? I don't know what to expect. Oh. I see. Jeff just contests that, though. And then we just shore up left? They're not beating 15 here. If they play their own Jeff, we lose, but they're not beating us anywhere else. Yeah, the Jeff makes that pretty beatable. I don't know what their plan was anyway after that line, right? Like, what's next after this? But yeah, you can see the tempo, dude. Like, the Professor X is no good when I have a million stats on board. Like, I just already had so many stats, which Pegasus helped, but they also got a Pegasus, you know? They had a Pegasus and weren't able to turn it into stats. I'm really curious what their opening hand was. Like, not a lot of stones got played. Okay, Mr. Korg. Kunlun is interesting. We have one way to benefit from that with Jeff and some ways to not benefit with Polaris. We need to be careful, but Zabu, of course, is always good. We love Zabu. Zabu here is good too. We could actually play Polaris in nowhere. It's fine. We don't have a Miles in hand currently, so we don't need to activate it necessarily. Daredevil. Any way to turn that off or ruin that or blow that somehow? I don't really want that to go in Danger Room. Yeah, let's just play Polaris here. It's fine. Swing back mid. Coulson and Daredevil. Okay. It's kind of a weird pair, isn't it? It feels a little weird to me. All right, Nebula. You're going to stick, and then they're going to feel terrible about playing cards there. I know you will. Nebula, the Danger Room's got nothing on you. You've stood up to far worse from Thanos. Nice. Oh my God. Dang it. That's actually hilarious. All right. Daredevil always makes me think about Professor X. We could do this to try to win Professor X right, but with priority it might die anyway. And then they just went left. So we might as well just play this left with lower risk. And that removes any Professor X stuff that they're not already winning, which is right. Like if they want to lock up right, okay, so be it, do your thing. All right, so Stature here would actually be perfect because we have the 3-2-1 line, which you don't always get in the stack, but that would be amazing. What is it instead of Professor X? Let's see. Quinjet on. It's Black Bolt. What? That's my card. Oh, we hit this. Oh, dude, no. Not like this. No. This is just a toss up, right? Like, who knows? Jeff would make me feel a lot better. I could put like a Jeff mid just to shore that up some. I hate putting my faith in Danger Room, but I think we need to. This is a 7-point lead here, so that beats a Stature flip here. This is a 5-point difference here, so Stature would flip that pretty clean. So we could maybe do this if we wanted to do that, but I just hate not contesting Killmonger at all. I feel like they might play Stature here. Just because it's such a perfect clean flip at 6. And then they try to flip here as well, but then we rely on the rock slide to win. I think this is actually the move. We just have to trust the rock slide's actually good enough. I think they play Stature mid. Oh, they played 2 cards mid. That's not good news. Well, it is a rock slide sticks. It's fine. Crystal and Luke Cage. Okay. Not what we expected at all. All right. That barely beat us anyway. That's only 6 power. We had 7 and they're at 8. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. We can live with Crystal Luke Cage. I wonder what was Crystal just off the Coulson, I guess? I didn't even notice. Didn't even look. All right, Mr. Korg. Oh, dude, that portrait's cool from the season pass, but I think it's only cool because I know what it is. If I didn't know, it's like kind of hard to read, I guess, at scale. You know, it doesn't iconographize well. That's a word I can use. Like you can tell it's Magneto, obviously, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of muddy to read it. If I zoom out, you know, like you were looking on a phone, it's probably like, what is that? But cool nonetheless. I like it anyway. All right, that all that stuff left to me kind of reads they're going for like a destroy card, which we can't really stop if it's like, you know, Carnage or something. If it's Killmonger or whatever. Magic mid, okay. Don't get the Power Stone. I want it to get consumed alongside the others. Perfect, okay. Titan we don't benefit from at all, but the opponent does often. This deck usually has a couple payoffs for that. Spider-Man we can net later off of Jeff, so that's fine. Black Bolt, Stature, of course, is a great line here. We want to get the Rock Slide going ASAP. We might be able to snipe an early Thanos with Shang-Chi. Given that they have the Titan here, they may want to get it down a little early. That's a destroy left for sure. Yeah, Carnage we talked about. He's almost big enough for a Shang-Chi. They ramped here. Certainly no thought of anything like Galactus, so that's not a concern. Let's put this here to contest Carnage straight up. They're unlikely to put a big like Thanos here, so we may need power to contest this straight. If they're gonna put a Thanos somewhere, it's gonna go like right because they have less space. So they want a higher power per position right, which means we need to put actual power here, and then Shang-Chi to fling and flip and swing right. It said fling and swip. All right, so Stature's gonna be 1. We want to move Jeff on 6 as well to make that Spider-Man playable. So then our turn 7 looks like. Well, it's still actually going to be either Stature or Spider-Man in that case. Maybe we ought to have moved Jeff this turn. Oh, the Reality Stone. That disallows them from turning off the Limbo early and beating us. That is, that's interesting. Oh, I guess we're playing Stature this turn regardless. So, well, that means no Enchantress, though. I guess the question then is, does Zabu help? Yeah, Zabu is definitely important because I want to be able to Stature. See this? I should have moved Jeff. I think we've blown our curve a little bit. Oh, okay. The opponent's over it. The Reality Stone pissed them off too much, I guess. I feel like they're in a good spot realistically. Like they're only down 4 here. Okay, Mr. Zabu. Really good in a TVA game. Well, maybe not that good from a curve standpoint. I mean, pretty good to get a 4 on 3, I guess. Can't complain. But you are playing a week or 2 instead of playing a Jeff. Oh, dude, that Cyclops is crazy. That skin, dude. The Eric Guerrero super rare Cyclops. I don't even think I've seen that before. That's awesome. Kind of jealous, dude. That's a base Cyclops, by the way. It's not a high Evo Cyclops. So that's interesting. We're gonna play Zabu here because that's Sanctum Sanctorum. That's Sanctum Sanctorum. I promise you. Just you wait. Sacred Timeline, I said. You guys heard it wrong. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we've got mega tempo here. Next turn's like Nebula plus an Enchantress or something. Darkhawk pretty much always wins his location. He's really big because we're so early in the game. I mean, there's risk of Shang-Chi specifically, but I don't think that's much risk. This should be fine. Shore up. Wait, are the opponents just AFK? Okay, well that's an easy win. I mean, it's going in the video, dude. That's great. Good win for the video, dude. Clutch. We got to see this cool thick-thighed Cyclops, you know? People are going to enjoy that, so. Okay, we got Stature. That's fun. Fast. All right, so maybe C3 stuff, maybe bounce stuff, maybe negative stuff. We don't know. Actually, Nebula mid's usually pretty good. It's hard to play cards next to your Raptors. Angela certainly makes me think bounce. That Angela's so big that she probably becomes a Shang-Chi risk here. We could also move her mid so that she doesn't scale at all, but I think I just like the Shang-Chi answer better, right? Just kill it with Shang-Chi instead. It's already 8 now that Nidavelir's on there too. It's really nice. Dude, Bishop also becomes a Shang-Chi interesting conversation. We could put both of them here if we think they're gonna get big enough, but they're not gonna get big enough if I move Angela here because there's no space for that. Okay, if we really think Shang-Chi's gonna win, right, we don't need a ton of power there, so maybe the question is what goes next to the Nebula. Is a Hit Monkey gonna be able to beat Nebula later? That's already a Mysterio. Okay. Again, Collector is probably going to get big enough, we presume, that Nidavellir beats it, but also they are out of space. I guess they're going to bounce mid, probably. Black Bolt's probably going to be the biggest card we play mid. Be a beast there. Like, they're going to have to commit to it a little bit. I guess the question then becomes, can we win both left and right? Because we only have Shang-Chi in one spot. Bishop's already 7. Dang, it's gonna be hard to figure out where to win this. Can I do anything spicy with this? Angela's actually at 5, 7. So if they play a card here this turn, if I moved Angela over, but it's so unlikely to actually move Angela over. Boy, this is actually a little tough. I'm wondering if a Shang-Chi left isn't just better now if I can go toe to toe with this. I don't know, man. This is a hard call. There's a lot of lines here. Oh, there's the beast mid as expected. Of course, of course, the Raptor's gone. I mean, the Shang-Chi here is insane. Darkhawk here better than Stature. It's +10, yeah. Bishop's currently 8 though, so he's gonna net a huge bump because you know they're playing basically 5 cards this turn. So maybe it's really Darkhawk mid. In some ways doesn't really feel like enough. I assume we're winning right though, so I think it's the best chance because that Bishop's too hard to beat. This eats 2 cards. I think the Shang-Chi right's way better, but it's gonna be tough for Darkhawk to win. They're not that big mid actually. Hit Monkey here's only medium size. I think we're okay. Yeah, this is good. This works great. We kind of saw here, by the way, this is something I've maybe or maybe not talked about in the video yet. I don't know when this is going to go. The games videos are always in the wrong order. Or, you know, the best games go first. This is something we talked about in Zabu games. The Stature, she kind of sits on the sideline sometimes. You know, if we'd had like a Jeff, maybe it would have been better, but we really wanted to play 2 4s. So this is kind of a backup in a lot of ways. All right, not a good hand. Yeah, not a good hand at all, actually. Really bad hand. Ugh. I mean, we got some cheap stuff coming, maybe. Oh, okay, that helps. Suddenly a decent hand. All right, yeah. Suddenly pretty good. Didn't take much to turn that into a good hand. Limbo. We have no way to turn off Limbo in this deck. Which unfortunately also makes Darkhawk smaller. Yeah, Nebula would have been cool in a limbo game. A little more chance to scale, but we don't have her. So that's not going to help either. Gotta win this on just stats. Oh my. What do I even want to get hit? I don't even know. Brood? Maybe Silver Surfer stuff? I mean, good news is, I think personally, Zabu gets reduced value in a limbo game. Like, we have more energy anyway. I mean, it's still nice. We're not gonna be able to play out our whole hand usually. Oh, that's a good Shang-Chi target sometimes. Yeah, this looks like Surfer stuff to me though, right? Let's do this. 10 and 10. We're split pretty well. I actually still want a Black Bolt, and then maybe turn 7 is like Dark Hawk, Stature, Jeff, or actually maybe Shang-Chi. I don't think we need to think about Enchantress much in a Surfer deck, right? I think so anyway. I don't know. Maybe. Shard into Wolfsbane. Okay. Interesting. So that actually kind of tells us their power cap, right? Because we expect the Shard and the Nova to get destroyed. We don't know if it's going to be now or later though. So they could, of course, add additional power here. Depending on how much we trust the Shang-Chi, but I also want to lose priority, so I kind of need to put Black Bolt mid. This is 10, 12 after the Nova goes off, 16 after the Silver Surfer, maybe more. The problem is if I put Black Bolt right, I gain priority, which might make the Shang-Chi notably worse on turn 7. Yeah, it really here depends. Oh, also they have a Killmonger. Maybe it depends on when the Killmonger gets played, if it gets played now or later and opens up space. Oh, dude, that Stature would have actually been so clutch. Can I also ruin their hand? No. Stupid rock idiot. Okay, so the Nova got played late, so that actually means we have a fixed value right. But we actually still don't have enough power without a Dark Hawk to beat it. But maybe we don't need to, right? Maybe we beat left. Shard, well, like Surfer puts Dake into 6, Shard puts it to 12, and Shang-Chi eats. We have 8 power though, so if they played like Surfer Juggernaut left, that's 7. Like there's still a chance we actually lose left. Problem is I just can't get big enough right. Because we know Nebula gets eaten, so we have only 10 power right, and we know that they're usually going to what did we say, 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 4 is 16, so I need 17 power, and I can get 13. I could with Dark Hawk technically. Is that a safer bet than the Shang-Chi is the question. It might be in a weird way. Dark Hawk right might be a little safer, but he's pretty small. There's only 3 cards in. Oh, they're going for mid more than I expected, but that's probably okay. They're not getting to 17 mid, right? There's no way. Yeah, we're fine. Not even the Surfer. So we actually could have won Limbo as well, but this is still good. Plan achieved. Managing priority here really helped. Imagine if we also had a Stature instead of a Korg, by the way. Kind of sad, because that's like this is gonna go in the video anyway. Just pretend we top decked a Stature, right? And we were able to put 6 power here to contest the tie into a Surfer. Okay, Camertage. I mean, yeah, great with rock slides and stuff, sure. Jeff, we loving on Ant Maze too, giving that power movability. Oh man, Bro G. Loosely related to Wolverine. Yeah, maybe his son even. Yeah, we still want to hit Zabu on curve, don't we? I think so. We got Black Bolt this game, so Zabu is weird. I don't know how many times you'll have heard me talk about this in the video because I never know which game is first, but if we go Black Bolt Stature, like Zabu on 6 is not as enabling because you can play a 4 and a 1 anyway, and you can play a 3 and a 1 just the same. And if you want to play 2 3s or 4s really, but you know, Zabu pushes them down to 3, then ooh, we could do this and oh, well, no, that isn't Buldakin, so never mind. I was going to say play for Shang-Chi, but I mean, that's going to be Shang-Chi-able anyway to some extent, right? All right. In that case, let's do something like this. That's fine. Just get some power and play here. We really wouldn't mind if I had a Shang-Chi for that Dakin, but we need to be in Negative priority too, probably. Oh my god, he's going for the biggest dude ever. What if there's gonna be like an Arnim Zola incoming on this? Is this just gonna hit the shard, man? I mean, it could, right? Does the second discard mess anything up is the question. I don't know. We might just be helping them, but maybe it throws off their plan somehow. Maybe they're playing it now to destroy it as well, right? We don't know. It hits a Wolverine instead. Okay, that seems good for them as well. The Venom might be important. It feels like maybe there's like a Nimrod incoming or something. This is gonna be like a Carnage here. Killmonger, whatever, yeah. Okay, so Dakin is huge, and we have, like, if I can draw the Shang-Chi here, he's just absolutely dead. I mean, no question, he's just giga dead. And we can't. Shoot. So now we have this question about, like, is it Arnim Zola, or is it, you know, like, what's the end game? Do we want to play around in Arnim Zola, for instance? We saw Killmonger, Hulkbuster. Like, you really go all in on just one of these, I think, is the question, right? I don't have any way to disrupt the Arnim Zola is the problem. Like, I can win left, but I don't think I can win mid. It's just too much. Or maybe I can win right? What is this? 36, 41, 49? There's no way I'm going to get to 49, right? Is this actually worth more? Not quite, because of the Nidavellir. I mean, there's just no way, right? I think we just lose. Oh, it's not Arnim Zola. Did we maybe call our shot? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Are we big enough? Death? Rock! Oh, okay, easy. It is literally just Dakin. Okay. No spice in there, so we're just big enough. My gosh, Rock Slide right was actually just more power, by the way, wasn't it?